Hello, Bitcoiners. In today's episode, we will talk about the Bitcoin teapot formation and the Bitcoin Volatility Index. Hi, Bitcoiners. This is Eugene here, and today is the 23rd of January. I would like to take this opportunity today to talk about the Bitcoin price chart, especially the teapot formation that some people online are talking about. So I refer to the Coinbase Bitcoin price chart. This price chart, I will span it as far back early as possible that I can. I believe, as you can see here, it is since 2013. The first Bitcoin halving was before that, but since the Bitcoin halving, the price did go up to 214, and then it came down here, as you can see, and somewhere in the same year, it went up to 192, came down a bit, and once it passed the all-time high of 214, it then pounced all the way up to a new all-time high of 1,100 plus. So as you can see, this massive rally was easily 5 times more than the previous all-time high of 214. Now, it's interesting to note that before that rally, before it exceeded the first all-time high of 195, there was a slight consolidation before exceeding that all-time high. Okay, so this sort of like a U shape that you see here, it's what some people refer to the bottom of the teapot. And once you have that snout coming out, it actually exceeded that other side of the teapot, and there you have the price shooting up. So will we see a repeat of this formation? Well, with this past all-time high, current all-time high of 1,100 plus, price then went down and it went to as low as 200 plus in the beginning of last year, and price slowly recovered, as you can see, and currently it is consolidating at about 920 plus. So as you can see, from the last all-time high to where it is now, it is again forming that U shape, and as what people say, the bottom of the shape of the teapot. Now, is this actually going to be a repeat of the last teapot? Well, it's very hard to say, but if assuming it is, then we should be going into a small consolidation, and after which, um, following the last teapot trend, then it would slowly climb up and ultimately, over some time, hit the resistance of the last high of 1,100 plus. And once exceeding that all-time high, then we should see a extreme bull rally very high. So now the thing is it going to explode like the last bull run that we saw in November of 2013? Well, it's very hard to say, but I would not think that rally would be like 5 times of the previous all-time high. Not as much as 5 times. Well, don't quote me for it, but one thing's for sure, the volatility of Bitcoin has been reducing every year. Okay, so talking about volatility, let me refer to a website called btcvol.info. Okay, so on this website, it shows the Bitcoin volatility index that we have over the years. And as you can see on this site, I refer to the 30-day BTC USD volatility. So as you can see, the volatility index actually every year, say for example in the year 2011, it has been as high as 15 in terms of deviation, but that volatility index has been reducing and currently is as low as 5%. Okay, as you can see here. In fact, I would use this volatility index graph just to explain to skeptics that say that, hey, Bitcoin is supposed to perform like a currency, but it's so volatile. But one thing that they fail to understand is that actually the volatility every year has been reducing. Okay, so as you can see, the volatility of Bitcoin in the year 2013 was high, it was up to 14%. But for this year and even next year or so, if let's say going back to the price chart, if the all-time high of 1,100 plus price of Bitcoin has been exceeded, I really doubt that the rally will be like what we saw in 2013. So how many times more would it be? Would it be a double or triple that of $1,000? Well, it's really hard to say. But of course, all this boils down to um, technical analysis. Uh, but again, no technical analysis, as far as I'm concerned, is 100% accurate. As you know, traders would make money out of the correct money management. They can be correct in terms of prediction using technical analysis as high as 60 or 70% all the time, but never 100%. So that's for the T-pop formation and the volatility index that we're gonna discuss today. So if you have any questions, do post below. At this point, let me now go into the support and resistance that we have for the current Bitcoin price. So I now refer to bitstamp.com, the trade view. We have the Bitcoin price here, and the current price is at 922 at Bitstamp. There was a drop in price yesterday, all the way down to 800 886, but immediately after that there was a bounce back, and currently that it is consolidating. It's the consolidation is in between the range of 920 plus to a lower range of 910. So it's currently consolidating around that region. However, my two sets of indicators do show that it's actually on a slight rally now. So I actually have sent a signal to my signal followers that we should be getting a light buy signal. Okay, and the two sets of indicators I have would be the moving averages and also momentum indicators. I'll probably talk more about these indicators the next time. Now, as far as resistance concerned, interestingly enough, before the yesterday's major retracement, we did have a resistance wall at here, as you can see, 950. But after the retracement, the wall is still there. Resistance climb would still be at 950, at least over at the Bitstamp market. However, after this 950 breakthrough, then we will have a very shallow hike to all the way up to 1000. Okay, that's at least as what we see at the seller list in Bitstamp. Okay, that's all I would like to share for today as far as Bitcoin price concerned. If you are interested in receiving more accurate signals, do check out my Facebook business page. The links are right at the bottom of this YouTube video. It's listed in the description. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube video channel, please go ahead and share it if you can. Have a great week. Bye.